Hey, it's Katie.
I'm Katie's boyfriend. My name's Hong.
And we're doing the boyfriend-girlfriend tag with questions that Rylan came up with, so we haven't seen them yet.
When and where did you first meet? Technically, we met at the beginning of last semester because we had class together, but we didn't actually start talking until slightly before Halloween.
Yeah, before that he literally didn't know I was in his class. The first time that he talked to me, he was with another girl in our class, because we had two classes together. And I was walking, and they were walking behind me. And she's like, "Don't worry, we're not following you." And I was just like, "Oh, it's fine if you do, as long as he doesn't," you know, just joking around. And he was like, he starts telling me this story of something that happened in the other class, because he's like, "You're not in this class, so," and I know you've already heard it. I was like, "I am in that class." You're like, "No, you're not." So here's the story, and then I'm like, "Yeah," and then this happened, and you were like, "Wait, you're in that class for real?" Yeah, for real.
You hung out at the Sign and Dine,
Mm-hmm.
where I got your Snapchat,
Mm-hmm.
and you mentioned that you made YouTube videos, and I checked them out and found out about the DID and got really interested.
She kept telling me that you liked me, and I was like, "Nah." And then
She told me that I liked her, and I was like, "Nah." And then after a while, I'm like, "Okay, you're right." I didn't even know it. Who liked who first? I guess we kind of answered that already.
oh yeah.
Where was your first date?
Walmart.
Officially,
Yeah.
it was the movies. Unofficially, it was Walmart.
Walmart.
When and where was your first kiss?
Walmart.
Walmart parking lot, to be exact, in my truck. And someone didn't realize what I was doing, brushed her hair behind her ear like 6 times, and she wasn't picking up on it at all. So when I finally kissed her, she was just, "Oh, I'm a dumbass." Who said I love you first? Well, it definitely wasn't the person who never picks up on anything. Samantha kind of, sorta, in a way, forced me to, but
Because apparently he was sitting there trying to say it all day, and I didn't know that at all. And apparently, whenever I have my eyes closed, he like mouthed it at me. I didn't know that either.
maybe.
Samantha was like, well, I was on the phone with her, and she was like, "Oh yeah, I'm texting Hong, and oh, I can't tell you this part." I was like, "What?" "Oh, he doesn't want me to tell you what he said." I was like, "What did he say?" And I'm freaking out, like, did he say something bad? Like, what's going on? And I texted him, "What did you say?" And he's like, starts freaking out, yelling at Samantha. He's like, "I'm having a panic attack." I'm like, "Oh God." So I called you. I wasn't even concerned about, well, I was still sort of anxious about what it was, but mostly I was trying to help you because you were having a panic attack.
I was trying to tell you in so many ways without actually saying it. That way you would get the idea, and you were just sitting there silent. I'm like, she's not getting this. Just like she doesn't get anything else.
Well, I kind of got it, but I wasn't just going to assume what you meant.
And then I said it, and then it was super awkward because it was just silence for like a good 45 seconds.
And then I started crying.
Because I'm like, oh, hey, she doesn't feel the same. Okay, this is awkward, and she's upset.
I was not upset. I was just, I didn't expect it, I guess.
It was like 3 days later.
Yeah. I said it back.
And it caught me off guard. Like, I didn't fully process it. Like, I heard it clearly, but I'm like, uh-huh. Processing, and then I started crying. When and where did you meet each other's parents?
You met my dad.
Outside of school.
Outside of school, before we were dating or anything.
Because he came to pick you up, and I just wanted to say hi.
Yeah. Well, you wanted to give him a hug, but he rejected you.
It was
You
after
met my mom was after our first date.
sitting on the couch, and she didn't know I was there, and she came out,
In her pajamas.
and she saw me.
She just peeked around the corner and goes, "Oh, hi!" And then runs back to her room.
And then she texted you, and
"Thanks for letting me know we had company. Could have at least warned me so I could put a bra on."
and then she said, "Hi, Hong."
Yeah.
The first time you met my parents I'm not entirely sure. I know it was before Thanksgiving.
I remember the first time I met them, I was super awkward and like didn't really talk to them.
And now today you talked to my sister more than I talked to her.
Yeah.
What do you think my weirdest habit is?
I mean, licking people, that's not a habit. That's just you being a dick.
That's not me being a dick. That's literally something I've done to multiple people.
Yeah.
It's not just to piss you off. It's
to piss anyone off.
No, it's just I have this thought and I act on it. Making fun of the way I talk and then calling it cute.
It is cute. It's wrong, but cute.
What is your song? Because in general, I feel like our song is Aaron Burser from Hamilton.
Yeah, definitely.
Because anytime it's on,
we both know
the different parts. Romantically, this, Ed Sheeran.
That's what I was thinking.
Favorite memory together. Is it too cliche to say all of them?
Grading your paper was honestly like one of my favorite memories. Because he wrote this paper, and oh guys, 3 1/3 pages. I said the word claim 25 times. 3 1/3 pages, that's 12-point font double spaced.
Another thing you won't ever let go.
No, it was so excessive.
Just like my chest hair.
God damn it, I knew it. I knew it as soon as I...
No, my favorite is whenever you played that song that you wrote for me. The first one. Because I literally couldn't breathe because I was trying to not cry and I could not cry.
I know.
So I was just crying and not breathing at all.
I know. And I was a little bit worried because I got done playing it and I looked over and he's just like shaking, and I'm like, are you okay? Are you sure? And then you wrote down, you didn't even say it, you wrote down, I can't breathe. I'm like, what the fuck? I killed him.
What do you argue about? Who usually wins?
Most of the time we argue about the hug.
That's usually what we argue about, or who's cuter.
Yeah.
Because I don't think I'm cute at all.
I don't think I'm cute at all.
I think she's absolutely beautiful.
And he likes to be like, well, I have evidence to back it up because...
I do, because how many people, hundreds of people have told you that
That's because I have a YouTube channel.
Okay.
So more people see me, so more people can say that.
I've been alive longer, so I've met more people in my life.
Where we argue about whether or not someone's flirting with me, because I never think anyone's flirting with me. I never catch on when people are flirting with me. He always thinks everyone's flirting with me.
Sometimes I try and fight those people.
At one time, yeah.
Who usually wins? No one. It's just a constant, ongoing argument.
Yes. We've been having this argument the whole time we've been dating.
What is your favorite thing to do when you hang out together? Literally anything.
Yeah, we usually just talk a lot, cuddle a lot, laugh a lot, stupid things.
The person do that annoys you.
Licks me.
I haven't done that in a long time.
Messes up my eyebrows. Just completely pushes them so they're all going the wrong way. Yeah, that really annoys me.
You don't actually annoy me, like, whenever you're a smart ass, I'm like, wow, what an asshole, and then I'm just like, oh, well, she's comfortable with me now, so whatever. If you could do anything for the other person, what would it be? 1, for you to see you through my eyes. And 2, I would love to someday take you back to Haiti.
I just want to be able to help you like you help me.
How has the relationship or the other person changed you? I actually pay attention to what I say and write and the words I use a lot. Expanded my music taste. I actually watched and listened to musicals now. Listen to Ed Sheeran.
You write poetry?
Oh yeah. Something that I could never do before. I feel a lot less stressed all the time.
The biggest thing, I think, is just the change in my overall mood, and I've just been, like, my family says I'm happier.
At Christmas, her aunt, who literally the only conversation that I had with her was hi at Thanksgiving, was talking to me, and it's like, yeah, I think you're really good for Katie. I can see how much happier she is, how much better you are than other relationships, or how her mood overall has improved, and that she really likes me for the things that I do for Katie. And like I said, I had not spoken to her at all. What is the other person afraid of?
He's scared of dolls.
Scared does not even begin to define it.
I was gonna say I'm scared of mannequins.
I don't think it's so much mannequins, but things that are faceless.
Yeah.
And then, you know, the general fears in relationship, like, what if this person leaves? What if they're just lying?
Yeah.
Who is more jealous than me by a landslide?
Because there was a time at a bar that he was talking to the bartender, and this guy just kept walking by me, making eye contact, doing that.
What made it worse is the fact that he saw we were together. He obviously had to see it at some point.
Yeah, because after I told him that this was going on, because I was uncomfortable, I was like clinging to him, and every time the guy looked over, he was like, oh, is that the guy? He's like, yeah, him, right there. Yeah. Every time the guy looks over, he'd like kiss me, put his arms around me, just be all over me. So we made it very clear. And then as soon as he got up again to dance, this guy stops dancing, turns around, just stares at me, and it made it even worse because our friend who was there with us from school just, okay, look, he's looking at you. I'm like, yeah, I know. Stop making
And then he kept
a big deal
motioning for
about
her
it.
to go with him outside.
Oh yeah, he kept trying.
Even
like
after
that.
he saw we were together.
Well, yeah, he did this, like, come follow me outside. Then I didn't. I came back in and was like, I'm like, as if the only reason I didn't follow you outside the first time was because I didn't know that's what you were saying. Even though you saw me with someone else. Physically hold him back from fighting this guy. I was like, I would not let him move.
What's your favorite inside joke? Which one?
Oh man. Which one is our favorite? You can't spell trash without us.
So we could be out somewhere and someone would be talking and they'll say something and we'll both bust out laughing and everyone's like, what is wrong with you?
It's kind of ridiculous the amount of inside jokes we have.
Most of it is all just really stupid bullshit. First impressions of each other.
Well, he didn't know I was there at first. And when you did notice me...
The first time that, like, it was in a different class that I actually knew she was in. I went around the room and I was like, okay, she's cute, she's cute, she's cute, she's really cute. I thought you were attracted the first time I saw you. I didn't actually know you. The first time we actually talked, I'm like, this girl's pretty interesting, but she's really shy and awkward.
Yeah. I was a little bit put off. I definitely referred to you on Discord as Camo Guy. Guess what Camo Guy did? He ate a raw goose and kept talking about it like 5 times. Camo Guy sat next to me today while I was taking my test. And then just left. It was weird. He's a little creepy. So...
You legitly told me later that you thought I was a creeper.
I mean, kinda, yeah. A little bit at first. And then after that, the first time I actually really talked to you was at Sign and Dine. And I just thought you were weird because he kept winking at me and making eye contact while I was just...
I just like to mess with people.
I know, I was just awkwardly like, okay, and you were like... And I'm just like... Okay. One time, he kept doing that all night, so eventually I winked back and he thought it was the funniest thing in the world.
I wasn't expecting it at all.
I know. I mean, that was the night that I ended it with that other guy, because he was literally just like, I went to him with this thing I was upset about that was kind of serious. What he said was, well, that's intense. I was like, yeah, it is. I don't really know why I told you that. He was like, I don't know either. Okay, bye. I think we should stop talking. And then he's like, what did I do wrong?
If that wouldn't have happened, I don't think that we would be here.
No. Thanks for watching. Bye.